Hi, I'm Mark. This is my September review for Taurus Sun sign and Taurus rising. This month we start off with the Sun and Mars in a fellow Earth sign of Virgo. So this is quite a boost to you energy wise. These are in good aspect to your Sun. But there is a bit of a downfall. On the 1st, Mars makes an opposition to Neptune. Neptune's in your 11th house. So this is going to be difficult because you may not feel up to socialising so much as you would normally. Friends could be a bit vague, a bit elusive, and you might not be able to get a commitment out of them. So maybe that there's issues of freedom that come up, and you maybe want to be alone and want to do things creatively on your own, because Mars is in that 5th house, and bring out some of those creative ideas you have. The other thing we have with Mars in this position is that there may be some things that come up to do with children, some issues with children, and it may be hard to prize them out because there may be an unwillingness to talk at this time. On the 2nd, we have a conjunction between the Black Moon Lilith and the Moon's North Node. And the Black Moon is our shadow side and the North Node is our spiritual way forward. So this is a good time to get to know yourself. Look at your deeper motivations, why you want things, why you desire things. This is in your 2nd house of finances, so look at your attitude to money and look at your attitude to yourself and your self-worth. And there could be changes here. There could be an obstacle that's blocking you that you could clear at this point. We also have an aspect from Venus on the 3rd, which means you can look at your value system. What do you really value in life? And there could be changes that you can make here as well. Realizations perhaps. Mercury makes all aspects as well on the 4th, so sort of boost your mental faculties and you'll be able to get a clearer view of what's needed to be done. This aspect lasts for 8 days, so there's plenty of time to work with these energies. On the 5th, Pluto is in your 9th house, receives 2 aspects. The first one is a very positive one from Mars. This is an aspect for 3 days where you can really go to town, you can really put sustained effort in and achieve. After that early first 3 days of the month where Mars was opposite Neptune, it may have been a struggle to get things done. But now you can really get on with things and achieve. And it's a good time to plan for the future, think big. Pluto in that 9th house wants some adventure, wants to travel or to learn new things. And Mars in the 5th house, creativity, can make that happen. You can have creative transformation under this aspect. The other aspect is a very intense emotional aspect because Venus, who's in your 6th house, makes an aspect to Pluto, and the emotions are very intense in this situation. And they can come up from the unconscious because Pluto rules the underworld, so the intense feelings can come up and you may not be aware of them, but they will be there, and they could cause you to do things a little bit impulsively, so just keep a check on that, but your feelings will be very, very intense. On the 6th, it's a great day for self-discovery. We have the Sun, who's in the 5th house and rules the 5th house, connecting with Uranus on a very positive aspect. Uranus is the planet of surprises, so it could be a day of amazing discoveries, exciting discoveries, because the Sun is in the house of creativity and it's also in the house of socialising and having fun. So this could be a very pleasurable day for you. The other aspect on that day is also good. It's an aspect between Venus and Jupiter, so it's a very fortunate day as well. Jupiter's in that 10th house. This could be a good day for work. I know it's a Monday, but it could be a good day all the same. There could be advantages here, there could be financial advantages at work, and you could meet someone who would be a very good contact to have in the future. You'll feel great on the 7th. Your creative juices will be flowing because we have a new moon in your 5th house in Virgo. So this is very good for practical creativity. The divine is in the detail is the motto for this new moon in Virgo, so it's good to apply yourself and use that creativity to make something practical. It's also good for romance and for socialising and enjoying yourself. It's a good time. You'll be very passionate and you'll want to connect with others. There's only one slight difficulty, and that's Mercury makes an opposition to Chiron on that day, so you may want to be talking all the time to everybody, or it may be that you go quiet and you'll be wanting to spend more time being a little bit reflective. On the 13th we have another opposition to Neptune, this time from the Sun. And with Neptune in the 11th, friends could be a little bit elusive. They may not share your enthusiasm to go out and enjoy yourself and have fun. And there may be things that you can't pin them down for. But the positive thing about this experience with the Sun opposite Neptune is that you could experience spirituality within your relationship and a deeper meaning from this. It's also a good time to feel very compassionate and loving towards others. On the 15th we have an aspect between Saturn and the Black Moon Lilith. Now Saturn's in your 10th house of career and chosen path and your destiny, so this is a time to restructure your life in regards to your career and your future. Also to gain valuable insight into your motivations and what you desire. The Black Moon is in your 2nd house of self-worth and of finances, so it's a good time to look at the balance between this. Are you getting paid enough for what you do? All these sort of questions are now a good time to ask. This aspect lasts for 14 days and there will be other planets that plug into it later on, which I'll tell you about. On the 16th we have two aspects that can help with that Saturn evaluation. First is a positive aspect between the Sun and Pluto. Pluto's in the 9th house, so you can learn things now. You can learn things that will be very useful for you. Also you can investigate and look beneath the surface. This will help you to look at those motivations and what you actually desire going forward. And the other aspect is an aspect between Venus and Saturn. So again, this helps you to evaluate things and see exactly where you are in life at this moment in time. On the 20th we have a full moon. The full moon is in Pisces in your 11th house. The focus will turn to other people. You know, there's been a lot of focus on you and your creativity. Now the focus is on your friends or your colleagues or groups that you belong to. And there may be someone within these environments that need a help. You'll be more compassionate with this. This is quite a mystical and compassionate, intuitive full moon. So you may be called upon to help someone else. Now there's another aspect on that day. Mars makes an aspect to the Moon's North Node, so this fits in very well with what's been going on lately. With all the re-evaluating your life with Saturn, this aspect may give you a clue. There may be a door open, there may be a light shined on your path, so you can see forward a little bit. Someone may say something, or just you may casually hear something and you think, that's what I need to do, that's where I need to go. You may not have the confidence straight away, but that will come, and you can make that move later on. There's another aspect on that day which will boost your confidence, and that's Mercury Jupiter. So this will help you to think big and be brave and bold. On the 21st, Mercury makes a square aspect to Pluto. Now normally this will only last for a day, but this one lasts for 5 days because Mercury's slowing right down as he's going to go retrograde on the 27th. So this aspect will actually happen 3 times. On the 21st, on the 2nd of October, and then on the 1st of November, when Mercury goes direct again. So issues that come up that may happen or have an advancement over these 3 aspects. So certainly will all be connected, and the final one on November the 1st is very important. The key to this aspect is to keep an open mind. Pluto can make Mercury a bit obsessive, and you can get hooked up on something and not be able to let go of it. Now Mercury in that 6th house means your routines will be affected here. So it's a good time to look at your routines and see where you can make changes and transformations. As well, your beliefs. It may be that you need to make changes in your beliefs. Maybe things you've come to believe in the past are no longer relevant. So you need to review these so that within your routines you may need to take a fresh look at things, investigate things a bit more so that you can make the relative changes. On the 23rd, Venus, who's moved into your 7th house, which she rules, makes a positive aspect to Uranus. So Venus now wants to inject some excitement into your relationship. Or if you're not in a relationship, it's a good time to meet someone who's new and exciting. Then on the 24th, there's some help for Saturn as Mars makes a grand trine with Saturn and the Black Moon Lilith. Now, Mars with Saturn, Saturn's able to control Mars and channel his energy well, so that the energy will be great. The grand trine is about free-flowing energy. This is good for looking at your work, because the houses activated in this trine are your 10th, 6th and 2nd house. So finances, your career or your destined path, and your daily routines, your daily work, all come under the grand trine. This is where you can be innovative. This is mental energy, so you can come up with new ideas. You need to look at things like your responsibilities. Do you need to take on more responsibility, or do you need to let go of a few responsibilities? And there's lots of things now that you can engage in with this fantastic energy. It lasts for 4 days, so make the most of it. On the 25th, the Sun makes a positive aspect to the Moon's North Node, so you can now align yourself with your true destiny, your true path, with all that's been going on. You can start putting the pieces together now. On the 29th, the Sun taps into Saturn, and this is where you can make things more efficient. You can streamline things and be much more efficient, and use the creativity of Venus, Neptune on that day as well to creatively bring in new regimes or routines and organisation. Then on the 30th, we have the Sun making an aspect to the Black Moon Lilith, and you'll be oozing charm. Your charisma and your magnetism will be very high. It's a good time to put things into action. Mars makes an opposition to Chiron, so this will help you to overcome any fears when you're pushing forward. And the other aspect between Venus and Jupiter can be used for creative use as well. Although as a square, this is probably the best square you could ever have. It's the least challenging, so you can really make use and get on with the align yourself with the energies on this day and really achieve. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the September review. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and if you'd like to leave me a comment, I'd be glad to hear from you.